10 amazing facts about babies' kicks during pregnancy. Expecting mothers are excited about their baby's kicks during pregnancy. These kicks start after a particular gestational age and keep reminding you of the life that is growing inside and will soon be in your arms. Kicks also allow dads to bond with their baby. Also, baby kicks are a sign of healthy baby development. Therefore, most doctors advise paying attention to these movements to ensure the health of your growing baby. The following post provides some facts about baby kicks and charts to help you track your baby's movements. 1. Baby kicks can get more pronounced at night. One of the questions many pregnant women ask their doctors is, why does the baby kick in the womb at night? In fact, many expectant mothers lose sleep due to the continuous activity of their babies inside their wombs at night. The reason is that babies are usually alert and active when you are resting, and there is not much turmoil. Also, during the active hours of the day, you may not notice your baby's movements. However, movement tends to be more pronounced at night when the body is resting. 2. Baby kicks don't indicate hyperactivity. As your pregnancy nears full term, you may also wonder if the baby was kicking too much during pregnancy. Although you may be concerned that your unborn child is hyperactive, and if it is a sign to worry, it is rarely the case. It just means that your baby is fine and active, and if anything, it is a good sign. 3. Baby kicks are influenced by mom's diet. Your baby's movements are also related to the food you eat. After eating, you can see how your baby is excited and active. This is due to the sudden release of energy from the food you eat. Stimulants like caffeine can also make your baby more active. If you think your baby is being too active for your own benefit, consider cutting down on sugary stuff and caffeinated drinks, and you should be able to see a positive difference. If your baby disrupts your sleep schedule, try to stand up and walk around for a short while. This may coax him to relax and settle down and allow you to sleep better. 4. The baby's kicks increase when lying on the side. Sleeping on your side can cause your baby to kick more. This is because the baby's blood supply increases while lying on the left or right side, improving their movement. Professor Peter Stone of the Faculty of Medical and Health Sciences, who led a study published in the Journal of Physiology, says, when the mother slept on her back, the baby became less active, which conserves oxygen. We found that the babies were only in an active state when the mother was on her left or right side. When the mother changed position during sleep, for example from left to back sleeping, the baby quickly changed activity state. 5. Babies are more sensitive to external stimuli. Babies are born to respond to changes in their environment. External stimuli, such as the food being eaten or various sounds, may cause the baby to move or kick. Response to sounds. During the 20th week, the fetus begins to hear low-pitched sounds and gradually begins to high-pitched sounds as the pregnancy proceeds. These movements may indicate normal baby growth. Food responses. The foods that the mother eats during pregnancy provide different taste sensations to the baby through the amniotic fluid that surrounds the baby in the womb. These flavors can make the baby move if they like or dislike them. 6. A reduced number of kicks could mean something is wrong. A healthy baby would kick around 15 to 20 times a day. Reduced fetal movements can raise a concern because it might mean that the fetus is not getting sufficient nutrition or oxygen. A detailed maternal and fetal assessment by ultrasound scan and a non-stress test, which checks the fetal heart rate patterns, should be undertaken to evaluate the cause of reduced fetal movements. Sometimes a serious problem may get detected and prompt delivery would be needed to rescue such distressed babies who are presented with reduced movements, says Dr. Vajr. Contrary to popular belief, a baby kicking less often doesn't indicate a quiet and reserved persona. It means your baby needs help. If the baby does not move for more than an hour, despite the mother eating something, then it can be a cause of concern. Sometimes fetal movements tend to slow down if your sugar levels drop. Here is what you need to know about fetal distress. 7. Kicks are not just kicks. We all know that as baby grows, it starts to move around in the womb. Kicks are appertain to movements a fetus performs inside the womb. Though generally called kicks, the movements might include movement of the diaphragm, hiccups, hand movements, a side toe side turning, somersaults, and further. However, not all these movements are perceived by the mother, says Dr. Shintala Vaidiyar, advisor obstetrician, fetal and maternal drug specialist, Kokalaban Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital. So the ones that are felt are often referred to as kicks. When your baby starts to actually kick, stretching the limbs out during the initial weeks, all you might feel is flutter or just a swishing feeling in your abdomen. Here are more things you should know about your baby's kicks. Baby kicks may be felt sooner in the second pregnancy. Many second-time mothers wonder about the timeline of baby kicking in their second pregnancy. The fact is that second-time mothers usually find it easier than first-timers to identify baby movements. Since your body adjusts to this consecutive pregnancy better, it is also likely that you feel your baby movements earlier than in your first pregnancy. However, this will also depend on the activity levels of your baby. 8. How many baby kicks are normal? The average number of kicks falls between 15 to 20 per day. This includes all movement, not just baby kicking your bladder. Every baby is different, and this includes their movements. Some babies literally sleep all day and move at night when you are asleep, whereas others seem to be moving all the time. Babies rest and sleep in the womb as much as 17 hours a day, usually for periods of around 40 to 50 minutes at a time. If you've been busy and on the move, you might not notice your baby's wakeful movements. Most pregnant women will notice a peak in activity after meal times, after being active, and during the evening. 9. There is no fixed time for baby kicking to start. Once your pregnancy is confirmed and you are past the initial discomfort, you are bound to wonder when the baby would start kicking. You may even be perplexed when others around you seem to relentlessly ask you the same question. So, in what month do you feel your baby kick? Or rather, by when should you feel your baby kick? One fact to remember is that every pregnancy is different. There is no hard and fast rule as to when you will feel your baby move. Some women feel it early on in their pregnancy, while it is much later for others. This can also vary in each of your pregnancies if you have had children before. 10. Most moms-to-be feel baby kicks between 16 to 25 weeks. Normally, baby kicks can be felt between 16 and 25 weeks of pregnancy. If you are a first-time mom, expect to feel the movements closer to the 25th week mark. If you are concerned that there is no evident movement even after you cross this mark, you should consult your medical practitioner. There are possibilities that the baby had been kicking all along, but you haven't been able to associate the experience with the baby's kicking. This is because the baby's kicking may not really feel like a real kick in the initial stages. It is a soft and barely discernible movement that gathers strength as time progresses and then becomes evident. An important indicator of the baby's health, kicks are not only the first communication you have with your baby, but also a parameter you should track. An even pattern is a reassurance that the baby is doing well. If you find any changes to the regular pattern, it may be a good idea to talk to your doctor about it.